One of my favourite foods from Trinidad is roti, but not just any roti, specifically bus up shop. In this video, I'm going to show you my first attempt at making bus up shop. In this bowl here, I have flour, salt, sugar, baking powder. I just made a well and added some water, and I'm just going to bring that dough together. Now, because this is my first time making bus up shop, I wasn't entirely sure the consistency I was after, but I just knew I didn't want the dough to be too sticky and wet, so I did add a bit more flour. Then I added some oil and kneaded that in for a few seconds, and then I just covered the top with some oil too and made a few holes, and then let that rest for about half an hour or so. Then I poured the dough out onto a floured surface and kind of rolled it into like a log kind of shape. I don't really know, like a roulade. I don't even know if that's the shape. Yeah, I think that's the shape of a roulade. But anyway, cut it into even sections. Once I had my roti portions divided up, I rolled them out again onto a floured surface. It doesn't have to be perfect, just rolling it into a circle, a couple of centimeters thick. Then I added some butter, you can also use ghee or oil, sprinkled some flour, and then I made a cut from the middle to the edge of the roti, and then you can see me there rolling and tucking the roti, and you want to tuck it quite tight. Then you want to tuck the roti into a ball, and essentially this is going to give you the layers in the roti. Then you just set that to one side. Then once that's done, I put some butter over them and put them in the fridge overnight, and then I took them out the fridge for about 30 minutes before I rolled them out ready to be cooked. So then I buttered this pan. I don't have a tawa, which I think is the name for the traditional pan to cook roti on, but I just used this Dutch pot and it worked fine. I just cooked them for a few minutes on each side. I wasn't watching it too careful, but just make sure the pan didn't get too hot so it could cook properly. And then I clapped the roti, and that just makes it more flaky, and that's really like what makes bus up shop different to regular roti. But yeah, that's my first attempt at roti.